jacket.
Maura, come on. I had to. Patty showed up. He shot our suspect.
No, he shot the guy who tried to run me over with his car yesterday. Put my mother in the hospital.
Look, we had a handle on it until Patty crashed our operation.
Oh, you mean your boyfriend had a handle on it?
Really
Thanks for letting me know
relationships with her friends, and so she understands that. So the dialogue feels right. I remember in the very beginning they were questioning whether or not these women should argue. Like, do we really want to see them get in a fight? Like, maybe we don't want to go too far. We don't want them to get too angry. But both Angie and I are very fiery, strong personalities. We're like, what do you mean? Like, women argue, women get heated. Why not? What's the problem?
At least I don't play judge and jury and kill people.
It's not about playing the girlfriend or the wife or that kind of a role, because those roles can be interesting depending on the story. But it's so great to be, representing, a female lead, to be on a show that has two female leads that represent women in a positive way, and that, not only in the workplace, but, in their personal lives. I just think that that's really where we're at. And I think that's why, a lot of women can relate to the show, and men. But, yes, I'm very proud of it. And also, the characters have so much color. It's not just about that. We get angry, but we can be sexy. We can be vulnerable. We can be, there's this whole thing, the whole storyline with Maura and her father and how this season ends and all the unraveling of her family has shown us a side to her that's completely different than the sort of, brainiac put together, medical examiner. She's learning things about her life along with the audience that are totally changing her view
Jane, I'm sorry
of who she is.
We don't have much time.
And that's really exciting for me to play, because every week I'm like, what? Like, I have no idea what's going to happen next. So it's fun in that way.
That's it? That's all you have to say? Not, I'm sorry that your father's dying?
Oh, he's your father now? What, am I sorry that a man who's wanted for 15 murders didn't shoot me or... No, I'm not.
Then why are you here?
To warn you. More, if our friendship ever meant anything to you, will you please think before you answer the questions you're about
Detective Rizzoli!
asked. They're doing an investigation. They're building a case. They think we're dirty.
Your contempt for the rules borders on criminal. You are talking to a witness.
She was just asking about my father.
You are ordered not to talk to each other until our investigation is concluded.
Well, you can't be influenced because the books are really different. They're darker. Maura is kind of like a goth-like creature with a little bob and white skin, and she's the Ice Queen. So it's a different character than the one that I've created, and Janet has created for the show. One that has more humor, one that's more sort of feminine and kind of goofy and a little more out there. So they're different, but I like reading the books because Tess is a really talented writer. And she obviously thought of these women, and it's always just curious to see where she goes.